EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Dalton bootlegs out. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
To try again after the sack. Dalton, they'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the 1st down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So Dalton now. That is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw here, Dalton. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And he he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Dalton keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
To throw again on second down. Dalton. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dalton, that's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another chance for Dalton. Back to Kamara for another catch. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 39, Dalton. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Right back to him on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Flush to his right.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Step, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Dalton, 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Dalton here from the gun. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now Dalton.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Andy Dalton. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This will be Dalton again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still
nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 29 yards.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll turn to Kamara.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. On first down now, a run with McKinnon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here we go on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Dalton.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Connecting with Hill.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here's Dalton.
They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Dalton. He's got Landry, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Dalton wants to throw. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. All right, here's Dalton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they will take a knee here.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular.